Gordan. I'm 91 and will be 92 in April. I was born in that bedroom back there, so that was 91 and a half years ago. Dad built some camps down here like to stay in until they bought this railroad station over across in the V on the other side of the road and put it over here on rollers and hooked it onto them other camps. And then they all moved down there, my folks did. Yeah, Dad always had a couple of cows. They had a couple of pigs underneath the barn all the time, and they had chickens. And we still got chickens out there. Oh, they had plumbing, yeah. They had plumbing in here. Just cold water coming down from the mountain. Our spring is 900 feet up on the mountain. And we're at the bottom of the mountain. That's big hedgehog is over here, and this is little hedgehog up here. But our water comes from 900 feet up to our spring. It's all gravity fed. I rebuilt the spring 30 years ago when I retired from the state. I dug it by hand. It had lead pipe in there before, and I wanted to do away with the lead pipe. I did work for Sid Livingston myself some, and when I went to bury a lot of it, he'd let me use his little tractor to get what I could get with that, and some of it I had to do by hand. But once you get away from the yard here and up into the woods, frost don't go down very far, if at all. You know, that's why the squirrels and the stuff live just below that snow line, because it's warm there. They build a nest, and it's pretty close to the top of the soil. The snow goes over it, and they say it's about an inch down, and it's all good going. Well, I helped hay. We did a lot of haying when it come that time, and I did help with the plowing. We had an old doodlebug tractor, and Dad would run the plow behind it, and I'd tow it with a doodlebug. And Mother used to do it. She got sick of it, and she got off the tractor and told Dad, "You got a son there that's about 13 years old, and he can run that tractor." You had to crank it. I stalled it about 6 times trying to take off pulling that plow, and he very patiently went around and cranked it. It's an old 26 Dodge, yeah. The mower is still underneath the barn. All the equipment's still around here, and we just hooked it into the tractor, and somebody had to ride the mower to pick the bar up and down. This barn's all equipped with a hay fork and everything in it. You know, you drive in there with a full load of hay and it scrapes right on the roof going into the barn. And if it was good, solid hay, you know, clover and stuff like that, about 4 forkfuls of that big fork, and you'd take it up into the top of the barn, and you could trip it up there and dump that whole, it only took about half an hour to unload that whole load of hay with it. Always loose hay we had. And I've seen that barn chuck a block full. The long, heavy rope, it's still up there in the barn, hooked onto it. Fork's still up there. All right, my name's Gordan. I'm 91 and will be 92 in April.